I don't really understand where you're coming at here. I mean, if you're talking about a Show Retire or a Jesse Lingard or or somebody where we just Lingard's not really fulfilled the talent. Show Retire, maybe he will, maybe he won't. Hopefully he will. We're not talking about that type of a player. In Mason Greenwood, we're talking about a player that's special. We're not putting too much pressure on him. We're not putting too much hope on him. We're talking about a player that would break into any Premier League side. Like, even Mourinho would pick him. He's very special. He's a generational talent. Now, whether he fulfills that talent or not, many things, injury, loss of form, loads of things can go wrong. But to start talking about it like we're overhyping him, you're talking out your arse, mate. And it stinks. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we're not talking about a speculative hope player. We're talking about Mason Greenwood, who we've seen in a United shirt for 2.5 years. It's not a leap of faith to say that he could be one of the world's best players and a very, 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 very top class number 9. Might not happen, I get that. But you're talking like it's bloody, I don't know, somebody we've never seen play before. I don't care whether you think Saka's better than Greenwood. I couldn't give a shit whether you think Saka's better than Greenwood. Why don't you piss off and watch AFTV? Mark, you in the English media dangerously overhyped Greenwood. Well, I don't overhype Greenwood. I'm comfortable in this seat, not only because it's fused and built around my lower back issue, but I'm also comfortable in this seat because I sit on this seat knowing full well that Mason Greenwood is without shadow of a doubt the best talent we've had at Manchester United since the class of 92. So for me, Mason Greenwood is the best player I've seen come through our youth system in 30 years. Fact. So I don't use those words lightly. I don't say generational talent lightly. I don't. And look, Ricky's back on Sunday. He's not a big fan of Greenwood. So, it's not like I'm ramming it down your throat. Greenwood's the best thing since sliced bread. I accept that there is doubters out there, but I sit on this chair very, very comfortable, in my opinion, on Mason Greenwood. And if you're asking me, why is Mark angry today? I'm not angry today. I've been like this for the last few days. You know what it is? I'm not angry. I'm not happy. I'm bitey because we're getting. I don't know why nobody else gets like this. I don't understand it. I get like this every year. We are getting very close to the start of the season. We are getting very close to the end of the transfer window, and I just feel it's gone a little bit lethargic, a little bit lazy in the fan base and in the club. Like I'm getting ready to war. I'm getting ready for war. I've got my shield. I've got my He-Man sword. I'm ready. I've got my guns out. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Like Man City and Chelsea, they're getting ready. Liverpool are getting ready. They know what to do. We need to be ready. What the hell is going on with our pre-season? Why are we not arranging games? Leeds have played 4 fucking games before we play them in 2 weeks. We've not played one yet. What's going on with our pre-season? What's going on in our midfield? What's going on in our fan base thinking, everything will be fine? Like, why haven't we sold anybody? It's time to get bloody bitey. We need to be a bit aggressive. Come on. It's a massive season. Fans back in the ground. Potential title race. Ollie's huge make or break season. Let's get going. Let's get going. And I'll argue with anybody whether I'm in a good mood, bad mood, bitey mood, lethargic mood, whatever. My dream is that Mason Greenwood becomes our number 9. I don't want to spend money on Haaland or Kane or anyone like that. I want Mason Greenwood to be our number 9. I've been watching football for 30-something years, and I know that Mason Greenwood has got the talent, build and physicality and strength and speed to be a number 9. I want to see that develop this season. And look, Solskjaer should see that because he's one of the better strikers in Premier League history. Overhyping England players suits you when you want it to, Mark. Oh, Joshua, here we go. The Prats woke up. Overhyping English players suits you when you want it to, Mark. So, Joshua, why don't you actually say what you mean instead of hiding behind your keyboard? Because I'm not Mystic Meg. I can't work out what you mean in there. Overhyping English players suits you when it needs to. What a prat comment that is. I mean, you really didn't engage your brain when your fingers started typing, did you? What cryptic message is that meant to mean? Like, what is that meant to mean? I don't know what it... I overhype English players when it suits me. Oh, Luke Shaw, when everyone said he was fat and shit. Well, sit down, Joshua Harper. I was right about that one. Here's another one for you. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, English player. People say he's shit. I'm telling you he's a good player. Let's see what happens with that. So don't call me a popularist. Don't tell me I jump on bandwagons. There are countless occasions over the last 6 years when I've said, I believe this player is a good player, and people have gone, Goldbridge rates Shaw, Goldbridge rates Wan-Bissaka. Well, here's another one, Delot. I think Delot's going to be a really good player as well. Greenwood, generational talent. Let's see what happens with that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, but don't try and put nonsense into my mouth, because I don't do hype trains unless I'm playing Twitch. Wan-Bissaka is not